Good afternoon, everyone. Now we are going to start our new chapter, that is Indian heritage and culture. In Indian heritage and culture, you will read about different types of architecture, literature, music, and so on. So, first one is our architecture. During Harappan times, ancient period, as I have told you in fourth, we are having three types of period, that is ancient period, medieval period, and modern period. So about the ancient period, that is Harappan times, baked bricks were used to construct houses. Later Buddhist temple architecture introduced fine sculptures to the building. Means different types of architecture came with the time, and different, you can see that building, the design of the buildings are quite different, and they got changed by the passage of time. They also used space like caves, materials such as large rocks for construction. We have seen that many buildings are constructed with large rocks. Okay, in the medieval period, domes, circular or semicircular roof. You can see the second picture. It is given dome shaped picture. This building is having a dome shaped upper body. Okay, and last one is the modern period, in which the combination of modern architectural tradition with the British influence. This type of building you will find in the modern period when the Britishers came to India. After that, literature. Our literary heritage combines both religious and non-religious literature. Religious books are about religious books are about our non means our that is our that gives us information about our religion, and non-religious books are consist of stories, poems, etc. About religious books, but the names also, the Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Purans, etc. Literature in India evolved the different languages. As you know, the oldest language is Sanskrit. So the oldest is religious uh, literatures you will find in which language, that mainly you will get in Sanskrit. Pali is the language of Buddhist literature. After that, many Prakrit, Dravidian you mainly will got in South literature. In Southern literature means literature which are written in the south part. They are using these Dravidian languages. After that, when Persian, Arabic came to India, Urdu, all these languages, literatures are also famous. Literally, knowledge was also passed in the form of oral tradition. As you know, the place where you will belong, you are speaking that language only. So in this form, they are passed in the form of oral traditions. Okay, and the next page is languages. There are numerous languages in the dialects spoken. As you know that in India we are having 22 scheduled languages in our constitution. So uh, in different parts you will find different types of languages, and some of these are Assamese, Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada. All these are different languages you will find in different parts of India. Another one is painting. Thousands of years ago, cave dwellers in India painted on caves walls to express themselves during means they don't have the uh, they don't know how to write and all the things. So what they do, they are living in caves. They don't know how to build houses also. So whatever they want to express, they are making on the walls of the caves. Later, during the medieval period, when the fine miniature painting, okay, fine miniature paintings were painted. As you can see, a Mughal miniature painting was given. And with the advancement of time, when the modern period came, Indian history, in Indian history, many other painting styles developed. Some of the well-known painters are of India of the modern period of India are the Ravi Verma, Avindranath Tagore, and Amrita Shergill. One painting of Amrita Shergill is also given in your book. Okay, so this one is clear, and now next part is music. Music is we are having two types of famous music in our India, that is Hindustani and Carnatic. Carnatic mainly will find in south part. Okay, Hindustani music you will find in this north part. In India, instruments such as tabla, star, flute, saroj are used while uh, playing classical music. You know about classical music, in which different types of these instruments are used. India also has rich tradition of regional music that includes tribal and folk. That is regional. You will find in different regions only. Rajasthan, Rasiya Geet of Uttar Pradesh, and Lotia of Rajasthan, Mando of Goa, and Ammanai of Tamil Nadu. And after that, dances. You know that of different in India, in different region you will find different types of famous dances, and that all thing is written in Natya Shastra. The seven major classical dance of India are Bharatnatyam from Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, Kathakali dance style from Kerala, Manipuri from Manipur, Kathak from Uttar Pradesh, Odissi from Odisha, Odissi from Odisha, and Satriya from Assam, Kuchipudi from Andhra Pradesh. All these are famous dances. Other than these, we have many folk dances from different parts of the country. Mainly folk dances. Many times you have seen that these dances you are performing on your functions also when you are having these annual functions at your schools. Okay. Suppose Garba, Dandiya Ras from Gujarat, Ghumar, and Nautanki from Rajasthan. These are all famous dances. Giddha from Gujarat, you have seen many times. This and all these are different types of dances. And so this much for today. And tomorrow I'll give you the part second of this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.